So the British decide they need to do what every good empire does and destroy democracies in third world countries. Right? That's what you do. Oh no, brown and black people are getting a democracy. No, that's wrong. We gotta stop that. Stop that now. So the British figure the weak piece in Iran, in the Iranian state, is the clergy. Because the clergy are also not sure they want a democracy. So the British start funding the clergy and paying the clergy off with the hope that the clerics will help derail Iran's democracy. But that's not all. The British also then go to the Russians and go, how do you feel about invading from the north? We'll come in from the south. Let's just tear the place up a little bit, cause some harm, some pain, some suffering. We've got the clerics on our side, and maybe we can topple the democracy. It's a long story, and I probably should do it, but we're not gonna. And I just give you the sort of the nutshell end to this. By 1911, so 3 years before World War I breaks out, the dust settles on the pro-democracy movement. It took 5 years of struggle and suffering, and it mostly ends in failure. Iran does not come out of this as a democracy. But the seeds were planted. And one of the things that came out of this, first of all, the guy who replaces Muzaffar ad-Din Shah actually ends up getting toppled in 1909, Muhammad Ali Shah, and he's replaced by Ahmad Shah, who will be, just spoiler alert, the last Qajar ruler of Iran. He's the beginning of the end. 1909 is when he takes over. The revolutionary movement to democratize Iran finishes in 1911 with a constitutional monarchy. They end up with a constitution. They've codified the fact that there's a parliament. It's just not a very democratic system. But they've got the pieces to make one down the road. In other words, this is maybe a good first step, even if it wasn't a perfect first step. So now, back to World War I. So the British think, yeah, we've got the Russians. They'll just come on in on our side.